Hello, Meoni here and welcome back to another video for Final Fantasy XIV. Today I want to share with you my journey through the latest deep dungeon content added in patch 6.35, known as Eureka Orthos. Before we begin, however, please note that this video may contain spoilers related to bosses, monsters, and the rewards associated with Eureka Orthos. It does, however, not contain any story spoilers, so you can be safe there. However, if you do want to avoid the spoilers to the content mentioned and experience it for yourself, please consider watching another video. With that in mind, Eureka Orthos is a challenging 100-floor dungeon with a boss encounter every 10 floors, except for floor 99 because this one is special, which has an additional boss. As you progress deeper into the dungeon, the monsters become more complex and the dungeon undergoes visual and physical changes, especially beyond floor 70, making the experience more interesting and indeed exciting. Recently, I was fortunate enough to team up with my friends Morgana, Parabella, and my girlfriend Fran to tackle Eureka Orthos. It was some of the most fun I've had in a 4-person piece of content since the Rathalos event dungeon was added to the game, to be frankly honest with you. The challenge was a welcome one, especially during what some are calling the game's downtime moment between major patches. Regardless, the content is highly enjoyable and ultimately very rewarding, or at least I feel so. Upon clearing the dungeon for the first time, you'll receive an achievement and a title, which varies depending on whether you completed this solo or as part of a group. You'll receive the Duskfall title for clearing floor 30 and the True Steel title for clearing 100. If you completed all 100 floors solo, however, you'll receive the Once and Future Queen or Once and Future King title, depending on your character's gender. In addition to the achievements and titles, you'll also earn Orthos Tomestones every time you clear the dungeon. These tomestones are a special type of currency that can be exchanged for various items at the Synthesis node NPC, which is a floating ball of Allegan design next to Valerion over here, the NPC scholar. Currently, my friends and I are working on our 5th and 6th clears to acquire the display stand item for the garden and the adventurer plate from this list, respectively. However, the most exciting items are indeed the accessories, which are glamour items for the jewelry slots on your character. Each accessory costs 1 tomestone, and you'll need to clear the dungeon multiple times to collect all 4. So bear that in mind. I must say the accessories are some of the most beautiful jewelry items I've ever seen in this game. As someone who's often disappointed by the glamour options for jewelry slots in general, it's refreshing to finally have glamour that I would actually want to wear on my character. The earrings are stunning, with each one of your character's ears actually represented, not just a singular ear. The bracelet and ring are also very impressive, and the necklace is a nice addition, all sporting the familiar Excalibur design across their livery. Overall, I'm a massive fan of these accessories in general. But here's the best part. Once you've collected all 4 accessories and have them in your inventory, you don't need to keep these beyond this, you can visit the NPC, Korabanta, for the new option on her, a new dialogue option that says Accept Achievement Reward. By clearing the dungeon 4 times, exchanging the tomestones for the 4 accessory items, you'll receive a new title, achievement, and a mount when you select this option. The achievement Vintage Vogue will grant the title Sovereign Hero, which is a really nice title, I think you'll agree, and the mount you'll receive is the Aeturna Cat Mount. This is the Aeturna Mount then. As the text says, summon Thorth the Aeturna, an imposing feline that boasts far more than the standard 9 lives. The text continues to say, during an expedition to Ilsabard in his younger years, Emperor Xande is said to have come upon this fearsome beast. As its name, meaning eternal, would suggest, it possesses remarkable vitality. And in addition to serving as an armored war beast, it was also subject in the Allegan's research into immortality. the hidden text reveals, but it says, "Eternal life can be yours, ladies and gentlemen," a quote of the silver-tongued broker. Yes, so this was also mentioned by Ko, the NPC that we got this from, to be something that she personally rescued from a testing vat inside the facility of Eureka Orthos. So we sparing its life here is quite poetic, for it to be a faithful companion and our riding ally, a worthy fluff ball to add to my collection. I think if there ever was a reason to have one, that would be certainly one to add. The mount then is absolutely spectacular. The luminosity of its stripes particular is the most striking thing at sundown or in darkened areas, glowing ominously on the ground or in the sky as you see it flying above your head. It's kind of hard to miss someone who's riding on this mount, to be honest. The armored detailing is lovely, and much like the boss model it's based on, it looks fearsome with its plating and much sharpened edges that look like they could cut you if you grabbed the wrong part. This mount does in fact scale as well. Here is footage of my fantasiaed character into a Lalafell. And how short and stumpy the cat is now, which I think is absolutely adorable. The mount music is sadly generic mount music, so no exciting dungeon themes this time around, sadly, which is a missed opportunity. I think most people will agree. However, it's a fluid bounding, leaping, soaring, majestic kitty cat that wants to gnaw your face off, and well, what's not to love about that, really? Stay tuned for future videos as we finish off the remaining runs to show off the other items of this content. That includes the Adventurer Plate and Garden item, which will require the 5th and 6th clear of this content. So we're going to put ourselves through a little bit more. Hopefully over the next week or two, we can get those done. It has been a fantastic journey and an effort that I can personally be quite proud of. We have obviously got these available as VODs if people want to see how we dealt with a lot of these things. You can go to my channel and click on the live section and you'll be able to see full runs, including clears as well as wipes, warts and all, and see for yourself what this is like. Hopefully they do more content like this in 7.0 and onwards, and don't leave it so long between deep dungeons. I kind of want one every expansion if I'm greedy, you know, if I'm allowed to be greedy, that is. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.